I got married pretty quickly because in the Marine Corps and the military, things just go super fast because again, I think you're more attracted to people, and you rush into things and sometimes you overlook things or you don't know what to look for in a person sometimes because it might be attraction or lust or something. And so, my first son was born in the late 90s and then, we returned back here to Texas where we resided for a while and um uh my whole family's from here, so I had my support system for a while. I was married for 13 years. Um my I do have a younger son, so I have two boys and they were 6 years apart. And after about 13 years is when we divorced. Our divorce was amicable at first because, it was more of, he left to pursue an education and I was always I was always my mindset was I didn't get married to get divorced and I'm gonna be as supportive, but I'm not a risk taker, and he was more of all over the place with what he wanted to do with, career-wise, and I wasn't that way, not with 2 children. I was like, "You gotta pick something and you gotta, like, stick to it." And anyhow, he pursued something, and went back to California, and he never returned. And so I was the primary caregiver. I was, the court order. Again, we did everything amicable. Our divorce was fine. We did it ourselves. Everything was good up until, when I remarried, when I met someone. That is when, uh everything just went downhill from that. And at the time, I didn't know, about any, um I didn't know about, kind of those red flags, what to look for. I
Mhm,
didn't know that I had been an isolated spouse. I didn't notice those things because I saw my family, but at some point I realized, where did all my friends go? Like, I used to be very
mhm,
social, and then when I got married, I made my whole marriage and our family unit everything.
mhm,
And so it was just very strange so that when I divorced, I was like, "Okay, where are all my friends?" And, I think I confided in my spouse at the time, with everything. And so when I got divorced, I lost that close friend or best friend or whatever it is, and, I felt it as a betrayal because everything I confided in him was he used against me to, you just the differences that were brought up after, an amicable divorce, because I moved on, I was moving on.
mhm.
And he had already moved on, which is very strange, is that he remarried and moved on